Alright guys, welcome back to the second episode of Loop versus. This time is Delta Peak Range Station versus the West Boulder Meteorological Station. Same rules apply. I'm going to do 5 runs, and I'll give my findings of those 5 runs, and that's it. I'll give my deductions on each run, and then I will do a final kind of tally, if you will. So let's get to it. Delta Peak's probably the best place ever to get M4 semis right now. I get so many from there, it really scares the crap out of me. So let's just kind of talk about it. You got a lot of M4 semis, you got a lot of AK-74Ms. They're both right now the most common ARs you can get, so don't worry about that. However, G36C spawns naturally, the MP5 spawns here, and that's basically it. You might find an M4 maybe, that's uncommon or rare. But anyways, also on the dome of Delta Peak, you might find a blazer. That's one of the things that you may or may not find, which is pretty cool. Melees, you won't find very much here. Only thing you'll find in abundance of is fire axes, because there's a fire station inside of Delta Peak. Medical supplies, you might be lucky to find some scattered inside of PD, which is 1. So don't worry about that. And as for armor goes, you'll find your normal M9 helmets, your fireman helmets, and gas masks, which is not a huge deal. So M9 helmets should possibly be the only armor technically, but I just threw in their head where that's inside Delta Peak. So Delta Peak's pretty solid. So pretty cool plays. West Boulder is alright still. However, a lot of the box spawns have been messed up by the attachment boxes. There's only one major gun spawn box, and that's underneath the stairs of the dome. But after that, mostly you're relying on actual spawns. So Scars and AK-74Ms and whatnot. M4s are here. KD Decider spawn here. MP7s and whatnot. A Blazer came from a box that I found, so that's pretty cool. And I also found a what was it? An Evo, I think. Yeah, an Evo. As for ammo for weapons, it's not on the list here. You have 50 BMG spawning on the barrels to the left of the dome if you're approaching from the right side of the fence, as well as 308 ammo, which is pretty cool. As for medical supplies, so there's no melee here, which is a bummer, but as for medical supplies, you might find a painkiller lying around inside of the buildings, but that's like very lucky. As for armor, you'll find K-styles here and M9 helmets, but K-styles are very uncommon and rare, so don't get your hopes up. I also found MVGs on a random run after the fact as well. So, pretty cool. Alright, this is the portion where I tally it all up. So, from top to bottom, Delta Peak, you have 54 weapons, 8 melee, 4 medical supplies, and 38 pieces of armor. As for West Boulder, however, you have 41 weapons, no melee, 2 medical supplies, and 14 things of armor. And this is where I deduce the numbers. So for Delta, you have a total of 104 things you can pick up, and as for West Boulder, you have about 57. And this is my 5 runs, okay? This is just me kind of, having some sort of argument with myself and talking about which is better technically. So first off, I'm going to say Delta wins immediately. Only because West Boulder is really good still. You have a lot of ARs, a lot of strong guns, and boxes. However, you don't want to do the run. That's it. The run's dumb. You might as well go to airport. You might as well go to airport and now you go to West Boulder. So don't even think about doing West Boulder for things that you may get. Just go to airport, run that 1,000 times, you'll get all kinds of things. Trust me. So in reality, in this loop versus, Delta doesn't really win, airport wins. I guess. Anyways, for the next loop versus, I will be doing possibly all of the ranches, which is pretty cool. So someone commented that on the last video. I will be doing all the ranches against each other, which is like 4 or 3 of them. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and have a good night.